Pretty unique and exciting opportunity has presented itself to us. Lydia and I have acreage in the National Forest.
This land is located in the headwaters of the Rogue River watershed.
It's 300 acres of private, and 100 acres of this private is in the bottom along Crepsey Creek. Above it, there are 110 acres that Spalding Timber began to log 3 weeks ago.
2 loggers and some heavy equipment came in and cleared over 6 acres in 8 days.
They met with much resistance from the local homesteaders and farmers on the street.
This one survived the last logging or some major event, because you can see that big jump in the growth rings.
When a timber company comes in to harvest, they are required to present a timber harvest plan to Oregon Department of Forestry. And that plan has to coincide with the Forest Practices Act.
So we were able to look at their forest harvest plan and make sure that they were following that to a T, which wasn't necessarily happening.
And so what we decided to do is to focus in on making sure that they were maintaining the roads, which means making sure that they're graded and that the dust is abated. And so by calling up the main organizers of National Forest and Oregon Department of Forestry, we were trying to make sure these people were doing their jobs.
In holding the logging companies to accountability for this,
It became too expensive for them to operate within the law. They agreed to sell.
at this time we have the opportunity to purchase this acreage off of them.
Our concerned and committed community is raising money to help buy this land.
If someone chips in for this cause, then it means that there are 80 acres that are going to be taken out of that rotation of aggressive harvesting of timbers. So our hope is that we could talk people into helping us put this preserve aside.
Over the last 3 years, Maddie and I have planted over 120 trees on these 20 acres that we have.
It will be regulated by the decisions of a group of people who are really committed to forest regeneration, looking at going towards an old growth model.
Rather than it being sold to another logger and them trying the same thing.
So it's now January 19th, and we've raised $12,000 towards our $35,000 down payment goal. We have until March 4th in order to raise the rest of the funds.
The Applegate Partnership Watershed Council has said that they will hold the funds. They're a 501c3, and that means that all donations that you give will be tax deductible. Also, check out on the Indiegogo site, we have all kinds of highbrow incentive for donators. Help us to preserve these 110 acres that they may stand pristine for the next generation.
Thank you.
Thanks.